What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So this kind of confirms everything. And I always like to do things as tests to see how the market or how the community reacts. And it's interesting to me because, yes, while it is a sad day to see that this gets either a yes or no vote, or apparently has 28% no with veto, um, we see a proposal that could possibly give you the ability to have no abstain voting. Now, this has 0.06% abstain voting, and it did have abstain voting right from the start. But I didn't think we would have a lot of abstain voting because it calls it out in the proposal. So if you call it out in the proposal, it'll make it seem like it's a problem if you truly go abstain voting during this proposal. Also, for the validators, they are the ones affected. They are the ones that are not going to be able to get that transparency. They are the one that are not going to be able to get that I plead the fifth type of situation. So top validators are probably going to vote no. However, the people that staked with them have to go, okay, I want to go against my validator because I know that they're going to vote no. No validator should vote yes for this, right? I would love them to vote yes, but for the sake of what they stand for and what they're doing, it doesn't make sense for them to vote yes. So it has to be based on the community and what the community wants. But the problem with that is that if you have a certain percentage, half that percentage is not going to vote because they don't know how, and they did it for ease of use to stake with that validator, so they're not going to vote. But then you have a certain portion of them that will either vote yes or no. So majority of it, so you have 50%, and then whatever the percentage is that votes no out of this other 50%, majority of that validatorship will vote no, right? Because if that validator votes no, 50% votes no, maybe 50% of this over here also votes no. So now you have 75% of that validatorship that's voting to the no side. Now, if everybody feels strongly about this and they hear enough from my voice and other people's voices, maybe you'll see a lot more yes voting that's coming on. But people are not going to change their voting. And the crazy thing is that these validators will continue to hammer down on the people that are following them and say, this won't work, this won't work, this won't work, until the days are up, until this days are up, which I can't remember exactly when the voting ends on this. Voting ends on the 17th. So people will hammer away at this and say, we need to vote this way, we need to vote this way, these are the reasons why. And even though they are just spewing out garbage, they will spew out that garbage to people, and if they hear it enough, they'll believe it. That's basically what it is. This proposal that we have here, which is 12048, is all about transparency, right? Is all about making sure that top validators actually make a decision, whether it's yes or no. But these top validators don't want to make a decision because they don't know about what's happening, right? Orion, all nodes, they have multiple different networks that they are staking with, that they are validating with, right? And if they are doing that, how are they paying a crazy amount of attention to this area, right? They're paying attention to their website and how they have staking through there. They're not paying attention to what's going on in Terra Luna Classic, right? They just know that they are a top validator because of all of the history that they had. They don't care about what happens within this community as long as it makes it better for them, right? If it makes it better for them, they will vote yes 100 times over. However, if it makes it a little bit worse for them when it comes to not being, kind of in the middle and holding the people that you have with there, because say if you're going to vote yes, and your validator votes no, you want to go against your validator, but you also look at your validator like, why are you voting no? Should I be staking with you, right? And then that takes away that. However, what the top validator will do is you will vote yes, right? They will decide to vote abstain. While your vote gets pulled out, their vote stays in limbo so that they don't lose any yes votes or any no vote validators or no vote stakers. So it's a huge issue that we deal with because they will continue to vote abstain. And again, this was a test. This whole entire thing was a test. I didn't think it was going to pass. I want it to pass. I didn't think it was going to pass because validators don't want change. Validators don't want to take away that abstain voting. Validators don't want to have any type of blindness to who's winning because they want to figure out who's winning and then vote that way. It's proven. It's happened in every single proposal. And if you go back and look at different proposals, you have abstain voting that has like 20, 30%, 40%, 50%. And that's the reason why it didn't pass or did pass. And it's crazy to know that people that are in the middle are the reason why it's either passing or not passing, right? And or most cases it's not passing because of the fact that they don't want to upset anybody on the yes side. They don't want to upset anybody on the no side. So they're like, let me just stick in the middle. So that's where we stand. Right now, it's at 5% yes votes, 66% no votes, and apparently 28% no with veto. And I'll tell you this, if this does get no with veto, anybody that decided to donate to to this cause, this proposal, I'll give you the money back. I'll give you the Terra Luna Classic back because I want to show that I care about the community as much as I possibly can, right? I donated about 2.5 million to it. So the other 2.5 million, I will give you guys back because of the fact that I care about the community more than these validators do. Now, if we get into the validators that voted, so apparently Interstellar Lounge voted no with veto, which has 5%. And I don't understand why you would vote no with veto, not understanding exactly where it has come from. Then you have Jesus is Lord, which I expected to come back. You have Happy Caddy Crypto. You have GalacticShift.io. You have a LVS node. You have Solid Vote. You have Jesus is Lord 2. You have Lunanauts. You have Moonrunners. So the point is that they want to have this, all validators. It doesn't matter who they are and what they stand for. I expected to see them come back with no's. I don't really expect any yes votes from these validators. The reason being is because they don't get clarity as to where they're voting and how much information they can put out there and what narrative they can spread. All of these other things. Terra Luna Classic is not about, it's supposed to be about transparency. It's supposed to be about being decentralized and making sure that the vote comes from the community. However, the vote is always driven from select validators that man together like it's some sort of MTV's The Challenge, right? Like they're trying to create some sort of alliance just in case something happens. We have 5% here, 2% here, 10% here, right? You're trying to get everybody together so that you all can vote a certain way. And that's the problem. It's turning into a central decision, central team, right? That's what it is. I've seen it time and time again where you have people over here, you have people over here, you have people over there. And that's what we're dealing with. I was a part of a group where this group wanted everybody to say nothing but positive about the burn tax. And you can't say that's 100% positive and ignore anything that's negative. And as I was making a post, they came to me and said, you know what? We need you to take down that post because it doesn't fit our narrative. And I said, F you, I'm not taking down anything. And I left the group because all I was there for was information. That's all I was there for. I'm not there to fit anyone's mold. I'm never going to be that. I'm here just for the community and to try and make the community better. The same thing goes on the other side. Had conversations where they're like, we need to do this and we need to make sure we attack these people because I don't like them. It's not about whether you like them or not. It's about whether you're going to see their idea that has a good impact on the overall community. And that's why we have a problem. We have a huge problem. And this kind of proves it, right? Validators don't want these changes, not because of these reasons that they keep laying out, saying that, oh, well, how are we going to see that a certain person needs to go against their validator? Vote either way, right? If you feel as though someone's going to go against it or you feel as though it's going to be a losing vote, go and vote. It's not that difficult. It's not going to be any different than if someone sees that they can vote against their validator or if they just vote against their validator to begin with. So the point is it makes it better if you are blind to it because then you don't know exactly how it's going to, play out in the end. So the point is this proposal probably not going to pass. If it does get no with vetoed, again, anybody that did add to the proposal, to the deposit, I will give you your Lunic that you put in back. because I only care about the community, right? I don't care about just making money from this play. I care about the community and more about everybody else making money rather than me. If I could say I take out all of my Terra Luna Classic and everybody else in the Terra Luna Classic community makes money, then I would do that, right? Because it's not about me making money at this point. I put in $43. It's not about me making money. It's about everybody else being able to make money as well as benefit from the success of the chain. And it seems like a lot of validators want to bring this chain down to be worth nothing. So I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think about this proposal. I know there's some people or a lot of regular people, regular investors that really like what this stands for and what I stand for. And, there's a lot of validators that do not. So I'll put a list out on X to show you all of the validators that vote no, and this is kind of that sign. This is clear as day. Again, you're not going to see much abstain voting because it calls it out in the proposal, in the text proposal. But if you look at all other historic proposals, you're going to see 20%, 30%, 50%, 70% abstain voting because people just don't want to vote yes or no, right? They want to be safe with their community. So like, yeah, I don't know about this one, so I'll vote abstain. It's like if you don't know about it, then vote it down, right? Vote yes or no. If you say it can't work, then no. If you say it can work, then yes. It's as simple as that. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. If you guys want to go and check out Margex, I'll have a link down there. I also launched a Lunic like merch store or part of my store. So if you want to check out that, I just ordered myself one of the black t-shirts. I want to have all different types of cryptocurrencies on my shirts. I was like, I don't know why I don't have these already. So if you want to go and check out my Profits Apparel store, feel free to check out that. The link is down below. But I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.